Today we're going to be showing you how you can ride your first chairlift. Welcome to the slopes. We are so happy that you are considering joining the snow sports world. Whether it's snowboarding, skiing, or even tubing, these are all great ways to enjoy the outdoors, especially when the weather is a little bit less than ideal. My name is Matthew Zabransky from MidwestSkiers.com, and today we are going to be discussing chairlifts. For many first-timers, going up the hill can be just as intimidating as going down. But don't worry, because today I will walk you through everything that you need to know to get to the top of the hill using a chairlift. That way, you can ride the chairlift more confidently than those actors in the stairlift commercials. Like a pro. Before loading onto the chairlift for the very first time, it is always recommended to stand back and watch a few others ride the lift. Chairlifts will vary not only in size, but loading speed, so understanding what to expect is always a good idea. After watching for a few minutes, skiers will want to ensure that they are clipped into both of their skis and their poles are removed from their wrist straps. Snowboarders will want to ensure that their back foot is out of their binding as they approach the loading area. If you are wearing a backpack or a bag, remove it and carry it in your hand. This is a precaution to avoid straps getting stuck in the chair, which can then trap skiers and riders if they are wearing the pack. While in line, read and follow any signed instructions and alternate with other lines if necessary. If you are not ready to load as you approach the loading area, let an empty chair go by. You can always catch the next one. When you are ready to load, slowly move out to the load here sign or marker that is on the ground. Follow just behind the chair in front of you. While waiting for your chair to arrive, look over your shoulder with a relaxed, knees bent stance. As the chair approaches, you can use one of your hands to help brace the chair as you gently sit down on the seat. Once the boards slide all the way back in the chair so your back hits the backrest. At this point, if the chair has a restraining bar, feel free to lower the bar and enjoy your ride. During your ride, avoid moving around, digging through pockets, or engaging in distracting activities such as messing with your phone. Do not bounce or swing the chair while riding, and if anything accidentally drops from the chair, allow it to fall to the ground. You can always go and pick it up later. Most chairlift accidents happen because users engage in activities that put their bodies in improper positions on the lift. That said, for your safety and the safety of others, it is important to remain seated in the proper position throughout your ride. If for any reason the chairlift comes to a stop, sit back and relax. It will likely start back up in just a couple of minutes. For longer delays, keep an eye out for ski area staff members or patrol who will give you further instructions. As you begin to approach the unloading area, or terminal as we call it, raise the bar and ensure that your skis and snowboard are facing straight ahead with the front tip or tips upward. Once your skis or snowboard hit the snow, gently push off the chair while keeping your balance. Snowboarders will place their unstrapped foot on the middle of their board where a stomp pad is typically located. Ensure you move out of the unloading area as quickly as possible so other skiers and snowboarders can safely unload. If for any reason you fall, try to move your body to a safe location as quickly as you can, but don't worry, if necessary, the operator will stop the lift to allow you more time to get to safety. And now you're ready to slide down the hill. But before we get into some final tips and tricks about chairlifts, I want to take a moment to thank our sponsor of our beginner video series, Head Skis. Like us at MidwestSkiers.com, Head firmly believes in growing and sharing this sport with as many people as possible, and these videos are designed to do just that. Thanks again, Head Skis. Now, before riding up the chairlift for your very first time, here are a few other things to remember before riding up this type of lift. Many chairlifts can be slowed down during the loading and unloading process. If you feel that this would be helpful during your first couple of times, ask your lift operator before approaching the loading area. Chairlifts that are located in beginner areas typically run at a slower speed to make it easier for first-timers to load and unload the chair. If possible, try to start at one of these areas until you get the hang of riding the chairlift. Chairlifts come in a variety of widths ranging from singles all the way up to 8-person chairlifts. If riding solo or not filling a chair completely, try to balance the chair as much as possible. For example, sit in the middle of the chair if you are a single riding on a quad chairlift. If you come across a chairlift with a center pole, don't worry. When you are looking back to grab that chairlift, just grab that center pole to help position yourself onto that chair. It's also important that if you are riding a center pole chair as a single, that you ride on the inside chair, meaning the seat closest to the towers. If it is a quad center pole, you'll want to ride on the inside chair closest to the center pole. If the chairlift has a loading carpet, wait for the gate to open and allow the carpet to grab your skis or snowboard to bring you to the proper loading location. Always follow the signs and indicators that are located on and near the loading area. And finally, as with any ski lift, if you have any questions, please ask one of the operators or your fellow skiers or snowboarders, as they are always willing to lend a helping hand. But there you have it, how to properly ride a chairlift. But until next time, I hope all of you have a great week. Pray for snow, and I'll see you out there.